So what are we doing today? We are, well, Chris is calling back a lead. I am dealing with the city of Lake Oswego before we head out in the field. They've got $53,000 of our money held ransom right now for a sewer main extension we had to do. I had to get a letter of credit in order to do the sewer main extension, which that letter of credit had to have $53,000 in a bank account. And the city is painfully slow on getting the bank the paperwork they need in order to release 53 grand. 53 grand is a lot of money, so I want to get that back. So dealing with that right now. Then we're going to go out in the field. We're going to check out one of our new projects that's going on the market tomorrow, maybe tonight. It's kind of a lower end project, but I think it'll be really good. We're going to list it at $299. I'm hoping that it gets bid up to $330, $340 maybe. That would be pretty cool. So we'll go check that out. And then we got another one that we just closed on last week that it's kind of a stinky shitbox type house. We're having landscapers out there Monday, so we want to go clear the house, make sure no squatters are in there, because we're going to start work on Monday too, and also talk to the neighbors and make sure that they know that landscapers are going to show up Monday. And when they start hacking stuff down, people don't freak out, and we get phone calls here at the office or freak out on the people on site. So that's going to be our day in the field. It should be a fun time, and it's a sunny day, so perfect time to go do it. We're headed to a project that we've been working on for a couple months now, a little light rehab project that's in the Foster Powell neighborhood, which used to be super ghetto, but over the last, probably 3 years, it's changed pretty dramatically. So we've got it renovated. We got this thing for a screaming deal. It's zoned R1 though, which we figured out yesterday. I thought it was zoned R2.5, but it's zoned R1, which means it's super high density zoning, which means somebody could put, I looked it up, it's 5,900 square foot lot. Somebody could put 5 unit on there, like a 5-plex, but that's just not our game. We got it for cheap enough. We're just making it livable, nice enough, and then selling it as a kind of an affordable house in the Foster Powell neighborhood. But you know, back in the day, we did our first renovation in Foster Powell, like 2010, and I mean, it was ghetto. It was pretty ghetto, and now, you know, they got new construction selling for $500,000. So it's gentrified a lot for what it was. But it's this little sandwich. It's just like this pizza slice neighborhood between this road and Foster, which we'll hang a right on, and they call it Foster Powell because it's like a little pizza slice neighborhood in between the two. So they call it FOPO. But it should sell really quick. Chris is getting phone calls like crazy right now from neighbors, and as soon as we put it live on RMLS, he's probably going to get about 800 calls because it's kind of the unicorn house that we're going to list it at $299, which you can't find 3 bedrooms, turnkey for $299 anywhere in close in Southeast, really anywhere in Southeast period. And so it'll be a hot ticket when it hits the market.
So where are we at?
We are at Raymond Street, which is our project we're going to put on the market tonight. As long as the gal gets here and gets pictures taken, gets them to Chris, and we're going to walk through it, kind of get Chris acclimated to everything that we did, make sure people call and ask questions, he knows the answer. And I got to do a little bit of weed whacking and a little bit of watering while we're here, and put a lockbox on, so let's go do it. They painted the door shut, didn't dry it properly, but good thing it's a $299 house.
And you refinished these, right?
Yeah, we finished the hardwoods. The kitchen is entirely brand new, so these are all new cabinets, counters, everything. I mean, we gutted the kitchen. You remember the kitchen? It was gutted.
Mm-hmm. It was gross.
Yeah, it was gross. It was gross and gutted. Laundry room off the back. It's not the most beautiful thing in the world, but it's a laundry room and it's got new flooring and it's painted, so it's good enough. Good enough is good enough on this one. We're gonna list this for $299. We bought it for $110. Put about 30 into it. Maybe about 33 now with the sewer line. And we'll put it on at $299. I'm guessing it gets bid up to probably $330, $340, something like that. So we'll do really well on this one. I mean, this was a smoking deal, but it was a problem house because the guy who sold it to us, it was his mom's house, but his son lived here, and his son was a meth addict who had he was a little klepto too. So
Actually, so his brother and his son.
Yeah, his brother and his son lived here, but his son had a little bit of a stealing problem, and so he had to go turn himself into jail after he sold it to us, and that was the only way he was going to get clean, they thought. So it was kind of a messy deal, but anyway, the point is we got a great deal on it because it was a messy deal in front of it. So.
Are you going to be putting in the refrigerator?
No fridge.
Okay.
So, okay,
You got the
bathroom was gutted, totally redone. New toilet, new vanity, new shower, tub, new flooring. Furnace isn't new, but it's newer. Got new windows back here. Newly refinished hardwood. So hardwood's in 2 bedrooms,
Oh, so
carpet in 1. It's a pretty simple house, but it's got 3 bedrooms, which, you know, that's going to be probably the biggest selling feature for the price. Pretty good size. You got 2 closets in here actually, which is cool. So this is probably the master, just even though it's not totally big.
Yeah.
Because you've got his closet,
Yeah,
her closet, which is good. And then the yard goes all the way to that fence over there, Chris. So if you got some broken down pickup trucks, some crap, an RV that doesn't run, you got spots.
something for the neighbors to love.
Exactly.
Said realtors, we don't just sell real estate, we save lives.
So do you have a TTM landscaping division?
Yeah, you're looking at it today. This is called Operation Don't Let the Plants Die over the weekend. Although this guy right here might already be past the point of saving, but
Yeah.
So we got this really great place here. Well, I mean, for what it is. But when you're in Southeast Portland, you just never know, as we kind of talked about before. But you might get a neighbor that puts up a giant 25-foot statue over across the street that's made out of scrap metal of some sort. So I guess the Grimm statue. There it is in all its grandeur. Wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't, you know, accompanied by a house full of tweakers. But you never know what you're going to get out here in Southeast Portland. All right, so we're on 52nd, which it's a pretty busy road, really. Kind of connects Foster Powell to Woodstock, and the house we're going to is on the left side up here. Originally, we were going to do like a full-on remodel on it, but I decided with the market so hot, we're literally just going to landscape it, clean it, paint it, sell it, and we'll sell it as a light fixer. And I think ultimately we'll make more money, a lot less work. So that's kind of the plan. So we're gonna go clear the house, talk to the neighbors, tell them what's up, and
They're building something right there.
and just make sure that it's ready for work Monday. We don't have any unexpected guests in the house anymore. This is a little nicer area though overall than where we were just at. Right. Driveway.
Oh, yeah, that's...
We do have a driveway. Cool. So here we are, 4914 Southeast 52nd. Neighbors look like, I don't know, we'll see if we got any tweaker neighbors here. I don't think so. I think they're all pretty just, you know, standard Southeast Portland people here. But let's go check out the house. Very tricky. Alright, see what's behind door number 18. Smell that in.
Luke?
I don't think they got much more. She moved the couch. I think they were here.
Jesus,
Yeah.
that's a good smell you got going on
Welcome to the
here.
business.
Luke?
Shit galore in there.
Take a gander on
This
that
was the
one.
bathroom that guy blew out the first time we came in here.
Yeah.
Although it looks like it doesn't need much help.
There's some animals up in this bitch.
Yeah, they had a dog.
They had some dogs. Holy smokes. So people live in some pretty filthy conditions. I don't think the media really recognizes this sometimes. They just think that we're bottom feeders that come and steal people's equity or something. But look and see how these people are living. See that pathway in the kitchen there? You got
The filth on the side.
filth on the side, so they had the walking path with the filth around it. That's pretty ill. And they lived like this for a long time. They like just moved out, by the way. So yeah, that's. You think in a normal situation, you might come in your kitchen and go, you know, I think I need to clean a little bit.
Maybe sweep.
Maybe sweep, just a light sweep. You know, maybe not even a scrub, just a sweep. But instead, let's hit the bottle and forget about it.
Do not open the fridge.
Yeah, don't open the fridge.
She told us not to open the fridge.
Maybe we should open the fridge.
Open the fridge. Don't open the fridge. We'll leave that for Jerry. Yeah.
Gotta bring a flashlight.
I got one. Clear.
Oh yeah, we were down here briefly.
Oh,
It smells a lot better down here.
well, nobody's been down here.
That laundry vibe.
Yeah,
I just got a big spider web across
in the face.
Yeah. To the face.
In the face.
We got another bedroom down here, so I mean, you know, it's got a fair bit of square footage. More spider webs.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Ugh.
But there's no squatters in here, which is good. So we're just basically gonna clean this place out and then just paint it, sell it.
Let's see what's in the backyard real quick.
Yeah, backyard's, it's a big backyard. And we basically gotta hack all this back so you can see the house, so we can paint the house, so we can sell the house. And then the backyard, it goes even back farther. So I mean, you got a big yard, it's just, I mean, it
Just needs to be cleaned up, hacked back.
a lot. What did we see today, right? We started in the office here, kind of a typical day in the morning, right? Returning some emails, dealing with some business stuff. Then we went in the field. We had a hell of a day in the field. We saw the 25-foot tall statue from Grimm. We got to see the tweakers that live across the street, and we actually almost got to see a drug deal go down, but the guy wasn't home, I guess, that handles the business side of that. But one of his customers came by. Oh, I get to buy a six-pack now, but I'll call him back. Then we did a little weed whacking, we did a little watering, we got the house ready to go on the market, and I think that we'll have the pictures back hopefully this afternoon, and Chris can make it go live. We had a few people interested while we were there, so it's a good sign. I think that house will sell really quick. And then we shot over to the house that we bought last Friday that we're gonna start work on this next Monday. Met both the neighbors. We got some footage of that. Maybe it makes it in, maybe it doesn't, we'll see. But we actually met both neighbors, kind of interesting folks, but nice enough. And you know, you guys got to see what that kind of stinky house has for us. We didn't open the fridge, thought about it. Chris almost did it. Decided against it, probably. We'll leave that for Jerry to do. But we're gonna get that thing cleaned up next week. We'll probably have it on shortly thereafter, but I'm really excited about getting the house on with the Grimm statue across the street, because I think that's gonna do really well for us, and it's retail turnkey. But now we're back at the office. I've got 4 new leads that I gotta go through. I've got a webinar to record at 2 with everybody in our Deal Finders Academy, so busy day. Hopefully this was a good, you know, behind the scenes a little bit. We're gonna do more of these, but to show you guys what we do here in a day in the life of a real estate investor.